Testing 1, 2. There we go. Testing 1, 2. Okay, there's our mic. Sorry, let me go ahead and reiterate what I was talking about because you guys didn't hear me. So, hope you guys had a good weekend. It seems like sometime on Saturday I caught some kind of a bug because I woke up Sunday morning with my throat feeling like sandpaper. So, it was pretty horrible yesterday all through the day. But when I woke up today, it wasn't nearly as bad. I've had a little bit of a fever, a little congested, so I'm sure I caught some kind of bug. Typically for me, that means that I'll be out for a couple days or something like that. But yeah, I didn't want to have to postpone the streams or anything like that. In fact, we wanted to do it a little earlier tonight because if I start feeling worse, I can then drop off and we can worry about it a little less. So anyway, so I hope you guys did well. I've got cough drops here. I've got water and stuff like that. We might take a small break at some point, just kind of ease my throat. So I'm talking a little less, or I sound a little weird. That's why. But I'll be fine otherwise. But yes, we are back into the game. So we are back in our base over where the helium was, but I've changed some things. So today I went ahead and did a couple things. I went ahead and I shifted everything over. So we still got stuff in the back, but now the airlock is in the front here, and we have some new structures built up. So I've been seeing this on the Discord. People have been making pictures of the Star Rupture stuff, but they had been actually being able to build vertically, and I didn't know how to do that. So I decided that I was going to test that today and figure out what was going on. So we are actually multi-storied today, which was interesting to do. It actually wasn't too bad. I do know that there is some problems with it. So the way that this works is that for things to be structured, they have to have a support column, a support pillar, I think is what the item specifically is. You have to have a support pillar within 3 to 4 units of where it is, and then you have to go around building other things. So once I was able to get that done, I was able to lift things up. I had to measure things to be kind of like the right height and stuff like that. So there's some pillars here that are slightly different heights because of the variance here. Went ahead and made the stuff up, added these things in, and it seems that so when you make these pillars, if you put a plate in after the thing has been built, it will actually feed in these little wedges, essentially. It seems like those wedges don't always conform, don't always hold shape. Seems like the ones up top have held, but the ones down here have not. So let me show you what I mean. So if we take this pad and we go ahead and get rid of it, see, there's actually some space under here. We might be able to use something with that. I don't know. Tiny RPG, hello there. Please come on in. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. I'm going to go ahead and paste this. See how it makes this little wedge? I was trying to mess with that earlier to make sure that it would actually do that. And it doesn't seem to want to always stay there. See, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like the pillar's coming through one of the things, but it's not always doing that. So it's a little odd. So I know that I fixed these ones earlier, and they just haven't stuck for some reason. I don't know. It's very odd. But we are going to go ahead and make a change today. I have heard from a little bird, told me where I could find the stabilizer blueprint, which we desperately need for the defense turrets. So that is going to be our #1 goal today. The second goal is going to be getting things built up and start working on our tier 3 stuff. I have the crafting things up so I can go like, okay, we need to make this, and all that jazz. So we can start working on that. I'll go ahead and just patch these up a little bit. We might have to rework our power, get some more power going or something, but for the most part, this is exactly what we've got. So, and there's another one here. Pull from here. Grab this. Ta-da! There we go. So, and then occasionally you get units that still have the little wedge part added to it. It just graphical glitches because of the early access and stuff. So, if I pull up the website here, okay. So there's essentially 5 things that we're going to be making: ceramics, glass, rotors, titanium housing, and tubing. Those are all the level 5 stuff. So let me go ahead and show you guys what I've been making up. So as I begin over here, and then drop. So this is our system currently. We're making all the parts up to the tubing and the titanium housing. I ended up doing this off stream last week. So this is set up to make it work. So we'll get stuff out of here. It then comes over here and hooks into these 2 spots. Now, I don't put these over there specifically because I wanted to have them here. We're now going to hook these up to go over there. So we can have that available to us, as well as getting us kind of back over there. So, let me go ahead and get rid of a couple things. So let's see. We need to have. I think we'll go ahead and get rid of this. So we're gonna go ahead. I think. What we're going to do is that we have these here, and these can also pull and move into our main area, I think. Or it might not even do that. Well, here's the thought. If I'm going to be building something, I don't want to have to wait for it to come all the way over to come get picked up. I want to just be able to build it. So that's kind of what we got set up here. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and change out the stuff here. And yes, I know that you can't hear the game audio in a second. I've clipped out of the game for the time being. So now what we're going to do is we're going to work our way of getting the stuff up to there and get it set up so we can continue onward. But we have some research that we also need to activate because we don't actually have everything unlocked fully. So we need to come back up here, and we actually need to deposit the helium into the research so we can get that done. So I'm going to go ahead and go around here. I need to grab all the helium that we have here. Go ahead and remove that one because we don't need that. You take the zip line and reattach it. To there. So we have access to that. Okay, so. That's that. That's that. These are all connected. Now, we then need to set up what these are going to be. So I think the first we'll do is the titanium housing. And this one will have the tubing. Now I already have some of the tubing that I made previously. We can go ahead and throw that in there so it's not needing grabs quite so much. What I'm thinking is that we will set up a unit to come and attach from this. So this comes over and attaches here. Attach here like this. While it's filling it back up with helium. And the storage units are just temporary. It's just to get me the max number that I need for stuff. So we're not going to worry about it for too much. Go back into here. We need to go to our recipes. We need to go into the furnace, I believe. We need to go ahead and throw that stuff in there. Okay. Some storage here. Need to throw in more crystals. This is something that's been happening every time that I log in. Every time I log in, it gives me like 35 quartz ore. I don't know why. I feel like that's a bug. I'm not going to complain necessarily, but I feel like I'm cheating a little bit because... Oh, let me show you the other stuff that I've done. So, from here, we can go ahead and we get everything that we need here, along with a couple other things. I think that's wolfram wire and calcium powder, I think. So the calcium stuff is from over here. We're going to go ahead and stop. I need to deal with our little nuisances. This is very much why I want to get the defense towers. Otherwise we have this happen. And it becomes annoying. I think that's all of them. Anyway, so back over here. So there is a calcium thing right over here. I've gone up and I've went ahead and set these up as they are. So there's a little setup over here to mine all the calcium here. It puts it through these through the smelters and takes it to this furnace and this extractor. And so we get calcium powder and the calcium sheets, which we need for our tier 3 stuff. Now, it takes that stuff and it runs it way out here. We're going to have to do a little run. So let me show you how this is going to work. So it's going to take this and it runs it way out here and kind of out to this gorge over here that's full of the drain plants. And it runs over here.
Changing mags.
Has all these drain things. And they head back into this canyon this valley that I've set up in, and reconnect to the line. So that is why I have a couple of the things here. So when I start building up new stuff, it is going to pull from the things here. Now, this is all going to change once I get the cargo changers made, because I'm not going to have it do it without having to daisy chain rails over. So here's our sheets, and here is our depots and stuff. Now, as of right now, these aren't going anywhere. So I think I actually have to change something so they actually will call for those. Yeah, that's kind of what I have for the moment. The fact that these are not actually making more is driving me a little up the wall. I'm gonna have to see if I can figure out why they aren't doing anything.
Dehydrated.
According to the system that we have hooked up, we have enough power got the calcium blocks. Yeah, they're all set up. They come through here. They go into here. Oh, I turned them off. That's what I did. So we're going to go ahead and get these going again. That's right. I wanted to turn things back. I wanted to turn things on when you guys were here so you could see what I was doing. I think I need to stop off here, make sure all the machines are running too. Hello, Zach. Got a little bit of a cough over the weekend, so I'm going to be sucking on cough drops and stuff like that. I think I have all the machines kind of set up how I need them to be. For the time being, these are all going. Oh, by all means, just lurk if you need to. Yeah, hopefully I will soon. I have been blessed with a particularly strong immune system, but when I do get knocked out, it knocks me out. So yeah, I'm hoping that it passes quickly, like anybody would want. We are going to go find defense turrets now. What I want to do is I actually want to get these hooked up so we can actually send these along. So we want to have more rail connectors. Ugh, come on, game. Don't do that to me. Make me panic when you do that. Okay, so go ahead and have it connected like that. So now it'll send the tubes and the pipes and stuff that way. Good. Good, 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 good. I'm thinking what we actually do is we'll do another stair here. Shallow stairs here. Have it go to a single platform. Safety rail it. Well, probably not safety that. We will then set up another zip line. That will be... here, this will be... I'm going to go ahead and run that all the way over. So we can attach here, so we can come back down to this area relatively easily. Go ahead and get rid of that. So Zach, if you're able to take a look for a second, I've been able to figure out how to build vertically. So we have a 2-story storage setup here. And I like how it came out. So that's probably what we're going to be doing for the future, is doing that for our storage setups. We'll see how that goes. Now, go ahead and connect to you. Now, you can't go all the way across there, can you? Too long. Okay, so we'll do this instead. And that will connect up and go there. That works. I'm happy with that. So, now we got this all going and it's working, let's go ahead and get ourselves our stabilizers. Because once we get those going, we can do so much more. Set up defenses for all of our areas. We can start working on getting bullets built and made to surface all the guns and stuff like that. And we can just continue onward. So, we are going to go ahead and head back. So there's a couple of facilities we have actually not gone to visit yet. I'm going to go do those. And I heard from a little bird that one of them has my stabilizer blueprint. So,
Dehydrated.
And my hydration is low. So I'm going to stop for a second here. Whoop. Eat some figures. Off we go. We're also going to drop past here. We're going to pick up all these pricklers that are here for the future. And then we're going to head that way and that way. So...
Acquired.
I spent a good chunk of the weekend looking up Mindustry logic stuff. I still don't quite understand it, but I'm starting to wrap my mind around it. Can't do anything complex, of course, but just the idea of, like, I understand a little bit more about it now. And I'm going to try and spend a little more time trying to actually, like, put that information I've learned into practice. So now, where are you, you little stinker? There you are. Annoying things. We're gonna run ourselves all the way back here. Ourselves down this way. And off we go. We're also going to pick up resources while we're on our way, so we can put those into research, we can get better stuff. Now, looking at the map, okay, so there's a dead body that direction, like that. So there's a facility kind of over there, I think. I think that's the area. It's kind of right here. That's where we're gonna go. We're also gonna go up there, that facility way up there.
Acquired. I need to survive.
Just grab lots of pricklers so we can restock our figglers, as well as put in some more research for some of, like, the food items. So let's go over to this one first, because it technically is earlier. You can reach it earlier than the other one, so. There you guys are.
Grenade! Area clear.
Ah, so nice. Forgot I had the grenade. Ah, another drone. Some purple plant.
Oh, yes.
Now, I am curious. What's over this hill? We'll just go a little further than we intended. Oh. Cool. I don't think we're going to go that way just yet, though. Okay, I got plenty of ammo. Set. Let's explore this place.
Reloading.
Building materials up here.
Great.
Good. Some more ammo. Always good to have. Star bites. Gives me health. Good. What have we got? Okay, LEM system test report. Researcher Dr. Patrice Laskowski, test subject Lieutenant Harold Weir, comparison subject Corporal Lewis Weir. Despite the general fatigue from all of us are suffering from, the lieutenant appears to be functioning somewhat better than the other crewmates. Maximum blood pressure during exercise testing does not exceed 170/60. Produced telomere wear has also observed when compared to the test subject. Conclusions: the LAM performs its function in general, improving vitality as expected. Conditions on Arcadia 7 and bombardment by star ruptures do not affect its functionality. It's my expert opinion to allow the limbic enhancement membranes to be tested in combat conditions in the Ruptura system. Okay. The report. From the expected side effects of LEM implementation, none of the subjects experienced dizziness, shortness of breath, color blindness, selective deafness, increased libido, diarrhea lasting more than 48 hours, stroke, cardiac arrest, left-handedness, or right-handedness in the case of left-handed individualism. Some subjects experienced trouble sleeping, decreased libido, and large gallbladder. Only the test subjects experienced spontaneous allergy to legumes. Only comparison subjects experienced rash, increased blood pressure. The LEM behaves in accordance with expectations and in some aspects better than on Earth. We will soon move on to test in combat conditions. Huh.
Nice.
Box here. 4 bonds, and there's some aqua block capsules. Stops hydration loss. Ooh. That could be quite useful. Gives me a bunch of toxicity though, so maybe we want to hold off on that for just a second. Here, hydro flask. Building stuff. Come back to that. I've got nasties. Inbound.
Changing mags.
We got a Stator blueprint, which we do need to get at some point. Good, we got some food and everything. Good, 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 good. The body have. Not much. It did have a... Oh, okay, so it had another LEM there. Okay, notes from Lem test reports. As for reinforcements, urgent. Lewis is dead. A Herald is seriously wounded. Further testing if it's because of the LEMs. Lewis' disc destroyed when he fell. Tell Harold when he's better. They damaged the regeneration chamber. Repairs will be some time. Harold's unable to fight. Move to the chamber room. Will really die here if they come again. Suspending testing. Don't provoke them anymore. So it sounds as if they were testing combat stuff and it went very badly. Okay, so we more or less have covered the area of where this base is. Running out of space, unfortunately. Always gotta take a second trip. We got one of the major things. We got the blueprint. And we also got a little bit of the story of this area. So, that's kind of the big deal. Shotgun, so nice. Take those. We're gonna leave some other stuff though. We will have to come back up here at some point to come grab all this other stuff. That's okay. Like I said, we got the important bits. We can run back here for another time. Get something else. I think what we should do, we should actually build a zip line this way so we can get back up here fairly quickly and easily. I think that would be smart. We have the power stuff for it, so let's go ahead and do that.
Ruptura activity detected.
Oh, shoot.
I recommend finding a safe place.
Acquired.
As far as we're going to be able to do it. Run, 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 run. Well, I think the habitat actually can survive. Oh, it's not connected with a core. Shoot. Nope, never mind. Oh boy. Bad time for them to come attack me. Bad time. Gotta keep running. Gotta keep running. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna die, darn it!
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Well, at least I'm gonna die just right here. Ah! I'm dead. Ah, fudge.
Continue my atonement.
Ouch. That went badly. Okay, let me see here. Grab that. Grab that. Let's see, that gives me 30. That gives me 45. 30, 45, so that's 75 right there. Let's take out 70. And was there a...
That's just what I need.
Colors are low. Yes, very aware. Oh boy.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay, well, at least I died back near a base. So, not the worst thing in the world. Could have been far worse. Okay.
I feel sick.
There we go. Now, I did take that health thing, so it should give me food. Okay. Now we can go back and get that stuff. Actually, what? I want to go back here. We've had all that helium build up again. We need to go put that into research stuff. Good. Those have filled up. It's wonderful to see. Let's see. We need to get the helium. Furnace. Blast has been unlocked. Good. Now, we also need helium going into the synthetic silicon and to some of the other stuff. So we still need to just keep harvesting straight helium for quite a bit.
Let's see.
Good thing I built up a little reservoir of it. I can do just that. Now, in the fabricator, did we need to throw anything in there? No, but we need to insert that stator blueprint. So, that's in there now. Okay. So, Throw all that helium in there. Okay, let's go get our stuff. Oh, we want to stop here for a second. Go ahead and grab the Vulpur eggs. Because I do need to use that for silly. Ow! There is research for those. There's food that I can get with those. I think they increase my max HP. If I get the refined eggs. So I think I landed right about here. My body should be right around here. Down lower? Ow! I hope it didn't glitch into the ground or something stupid. Oh, nope. Died right there. It's right on the zip line, so it's wants me to grab the zip line instead. That's annoying. Okay, now. Can I reach? There we go. Take off.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, stuff back. Woohoo! Is there an option that's been changed? It's making me crouch by default. That's not good. Keyboard, let's go into our crouch. Make sure that's a toggle. Something weird's going on. Now I can't crouch at all. I wonder if something got a little goofed up there from the death that I had while on the zip line. Let's see. Need to get to a food station. Go into our food research. Throw those in there. Pulper eggs. Throw eggs into there. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Maybe I do. Oh. So did I just lose the guns? I guess. Yeah, they probably just got vaporized or something. Annoying as that is. Go ahead and reload that. Okay. Reload that up. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. For some reason it doesn't reload to 12 automatically. A lot. Did I have anything that gives me health? You. Let's go ahead and throw our research, the analyze stuff in. Any more points? Okay. Now that we did that, we should go back down the way we came. You know, had I just kept running, I probably could have made it. Oh well. It happens. All right. Saving. All right. Oh, I don't have a whole lot in the way of, like, building materials. Oh, hi, little guy. Coraline.
Ruptura status, stable. Arcadia status, stable.
Okay, we need to head back. Because, I realized I don't have any building materials. Be kind of hard to continue onward if I don't have those. So. Ah, it's doing it again. It's so weird. Why is it doing that?
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick save and reload up. Maybe there's something that happened that messed with the. So just, quits the main menu. Because that's rather annoying. Okay. Oh, these will give me health. Let's go ahead and split that. I need 2 of them. That works.
I've eaten worse.
Okay. So now we're automatically set up. Options. Let's go ahead and change those back. Okay. Oh, I forgot that we could use this thing.
I'm healed.
That was rather annoying, but I think we were able to get everything kind of fixed up. So, okay, we've got things that we can throw into the recipes. Over there. Then we have the star tiers. There. Okay. I'm sorry, I can't. A connecting platform? What are you talking about? There we go. Weird. Hey,
I need to survive.
it's per plants.
Acquired.
We'll head back the way we came. Okay. Oh, I can just kind of go forever with this. Because I need to actually have the zipline stuff. I think it's really annoying. If I start building up a fresh one, and it's not connected to, if it's not near anyone, I don't know. Weird. Anyway. Take that one. Building's too long. There we go. Another place we can make a factory. A lot of these acid ones.
Changing mags. I need to survive.
Okay. That. Oh, look at that! You look up in the sky. It looks like a warp tunnel or something through a planet. That's strange. Colliding with something. Colliding with something. We can go up to here. It seems. Oh, there's a cave. Okay. Can't get into it currently. Body. See you now. Welcome back from lurking.
Changing mags.
Little stinkers just wanted to take pot shots at me. I shall take pot shots back. But mine actually finish you. Fine, little boogers. Okay. I'm gonna look at something really quick. Okay. There's a drone off this way.
I need to survive.
There it is. It's too long. Ooh. Mmm. It's too long. This is what we're looking for. This is where I was told the blueprint would be. This area. Not exactly liking the blue haze. Let's see. Ooh. We're in an infection thing. So we're gonna have a shield.
I can use this.
That's annoying. Whoa. These are a new kind, I think? Maybe. Nope, they're just the green kind. They're just amped up from the infection cloud.
Changing mags. Changing mags. I feel stronger. Changing mags.
Off. There's what we're looking for. We're gonna come back here at some point. Man, it's nasty.
Reloading.
Let's get out of here. We'll come back at some point. This is just a death trap, though. Ah. So long, boys. I'm out of here. Those blue things that were showing up on the building stuff. Yep, they just keep coming and stuff, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about how, because the blue polyp stuff, that's what causes things to go wrong. I've had them show up at the big facility I've been at. And essentially it just makes it so then your buildings can't work or anything like that, so you have to get rid of them. So I thought by shooting all of them, it would get rid of the cloud. Didn't seem to do it, but I might have missed one too. So we'll have to come back to that at some point to actually clean it out. But we set up the zip lines now, so we can actually do so. Would be nice if they were able to make some kind of a junction thing, so you could actually choose which. So you could set up multiple zip lines to the network, and you could just choose left or right or whatever, and it would allow you to choose at the fork, essentially. Make transitioning pretty smooth. Okay, let's see if I can find myself some health, because I'm hurting at the moment. Whew. Let's see, furnace. Was it the furnace that we were actually looking at? No, I think it was the fabricator. Yes, here we are. Okay. So we can make that, and we can almost make this. So that's our research points in there. Let us head back. Well, let's hang on a second. I could use a little bit of ammo. I think we'll be okay though, because I think the rifle ammo. Yeah, calcium powder is for that one, and wolfram powder is for the other. I think we have those back at the. No, we actually don't, because one of them was the sheets. Yeah. Yeah, so we need to get the shotgun stuff here. Go ahead and grab that. Grab this.
That's just what I need.
Split in half. The other 50 there. Works. Give me a second here. Okay. And that was rather lousy, all that stuff, but, yep, 85 now.
Area clear.
Okay. Now. Now that we've got this all set up, let's see if we can get a couple things going. Start making some more progress. Yeah, we'll keep all that. That's fine. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so for the Stadhor stuff, yeah, we need to find out some things there. Let's see. Research points. Those in there. Oh, those in there, those in there. Need to do the analyzing station. Points.
Let's send this. Data collected.
We need to get our... Okay, we need the wolfram powder. I don't know if I have the wolfram powder actually over here. What? I think I do. Nope, it's calcium powder. Oh, but hang on. I do have a furnace here. Aha!
Just what I need.
Make myself some more ammo. We can get the show on the road. So, to our crafter. Max that out. And max that out. Less. There we go. Okay. We also had more war bonds here, so we can pull those out. I do not have a station here. Let's see, habitat. Pull out the. I should be able to, yeah. So the first defense turrets, from what I can see, they have to be manually loaded, but there is something down a couple more lines in the T-Trek that is an automatic one where you can put up a rail to it, and so they can be fed normally. Let's see. I think we were looking at, yes, we need 110 for that. Was there anything we could do upgrade-wise that would be better? So there is... Okay, there's the standard harvest... increased rate of fire... I don't think that's necessary. A little further away than usual. Now, I'll hold 51. Nice. Much better. Oh. Back in here to food. Yeah, it looks like that's kind of my only option, is eating the grubblers. Ugh. That's the case. Okay, now we need to work on getting stuff set up so we can get our next set of things built and start getting more of the research done. Let's go ahead and run over to the grubbler trees over here.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Better. Okay. Something going on over here with my furnace? Or is it just running? I think that's all I'm seeing, is that it's just running. Yeah, that's all I'm seeing. Okay. Now, we do have to get the... Well, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Do I really? Nah, I don't care. So I do need to grab these for research. Fabricator goes here. Now we can make the statter. And then we need to get some of the tubes, I think. Yes, we need 600 of the tubes. We'll go ahead and just grab all those. Okay. Okay, looking at the website now. So we actually need to start making some rotors. Because rotors are what we need to get the stabilizers going. So I'm gonna put rotors there. We need to put in the glass and the ceramics. Those are our 5 up here. Okay. Okay, so the rotors are kind of the next thing that we need to work on. Rotors are titanium rod and wolfram wire. Okay. We have wolfram wire here. We have here. We have plates and then the powder. Yes. Okay. So this is where the layout gets a little tricky, and I'm going to have to... That's okay, Zach. Thank you for letting me know beforehand. Let's see. If we go back to the fabricator, let's look at the machines that we have. So we need to figure out kind of how we're placing these. So the rotor needs 2 of each. Okay. And look at this stuff. Okay, so we can make glass. Glass requires the helium and the calcium powder. Be a little tricky to figure this out. Unfortunately, I wish this game had some sort of like signage, some way that you could say like, this machine's doing this and this and this. Doesn't really have that at the moment. Okay. So the wire and the rods need to come together at some point and make things. Oh, I don't think I've also gotten the stabilizer completely done. I got the blueprint, but I don't think we're done with the... stuff needs to actually show the stabilizer. I think we did, and it just showed that we need to make the router. Stabilizer, yes, we need to make 100 rotors. Okay. Now, for any of this stuff, that requires an applicator. Don't have that yet. That requires ceramics. That requires stabilizer. Yeah. That requires rotor as well. So, we're going to go ahead and see if we can get the rotor set up and have them start getting delivered to the stuff here. I'm going to be building a fabricator. Luckily, I can build anywhere in this area because I have 2 overlapping cores. So this line normally would be the one for the core over there, but this one covers it as well. So, let's see. And let's build 2 of these so we can get double done. If we have that set up as such, we need to feed yes. So we're going to have to do 2 things here. One of them has to be higher than the other one so they both work. Not the one I want, actually. Didn't want to make it like that. Come on. Yeah, we'll actually do this. This makes sense. Okay. So, we'll have the titanium come in here like this, and we'll have the wire come in like this. Okay. That's right. That's why I had this 3rd prong set up here, so then I could have things come through this area without having to touch this. Essentially. Okay. Okay. This one's going to feed into there. This one will feed into there. Have to reposition you. That won't work otherwise. So we want to have this one, this, and that one, like that. Wonderful. We're going to have these link up for the time being.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Okay. That is making our rotors once the things get through here. We're going to need to do a setup, get them up here and connect it to this line. So from here, we can fill them into this setup. Like so. Come back to that in a second. Let's go ahead and grab the
Oh, yes.
helium that I can use. Let's go stuff that into research. Oh, and more of the tubing. Batten down the hatches. Nasty's coming. All right. Let's see. Okay, tubes have been put in. Putting all that stuff for there.
Ruptur's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Okay.
Star rupture has started. Hide. Warning. Planet is being incinerated.
Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, good.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Oh, let me throw in another cough drop. Waiting while everything cools down. Tubes are being redone. Let's connect those. Need to get those rotors get those rotors going. Maybe what we can do. Look up into here. And that can connect up here like this. Get this modular rail set up. Hooks in. Oh! Not like that. Like that. And there are our rotors. Okay. Now, the next set of stuff that we have. Equals that. Okay. We want that to be the stator. Okay, can't do more from there. The middle one's gonna be stabilizer, which we haven't unlocked yet. But we can start getting standard. Start getting some standard stuff, some standard ammo cracking on, I think. Trick is, we just need to get things set up so we can do that. Let's see. This needs to be standard ammo. Really should have a thing for everything for shotgun ammo, but not nearly as important. We need to have a fabricator. Okay. Now. Make this work. Oh, standard armor not done in the fabricator? Maybe it's done in the smelter. Not the smelter, the furnace. No. Maybe I have to unlock the research for it. Let's see. Not yet. Maybe it's an intermediate building. Let's look at our research here. Yeah, we have a development station, which makes it so that we can start getting the improved versions of buildings, which probably will add stuff. Ah, we need the Mega Press. The Mega Press makes the ammo. Which means we need to make ceramics. So, let's see. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Probably not the way I want it to. I think what we need to do, a little change here. Boop. Then you do a. There.
Raptura is in its stable stage.
That goes there.
The planet of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Hmm. So we do that. I think that also, I think that blocks the zipline, but I'm not sure. If it does, I'll be slightly annoyed, but not the worst thing in the world. Oh yeah, it very much blocks that zipline. Well, that's annoying. Go ahead and make a change then. There we go, that's better. Yeah. Oh, I know, I know. That's not what we want.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Yeah, fudge monkeys. Here, let's move that over one. Here, let's make this a little easier. There. To there. To there. That works out. It's such a garbled up mess, but we're making it work for the time being. I will have to reorganize and make everything more viable, but at the moment, we just want to get this stuff done so I can get some more things available to me. So, okay. There's also the thought that maybe I need to swap these around so the level 3s are on the level level 3s are down below, and the level and the next level up is, yeah, that probably makes a little bit more sense. Let me go ahead and cut this one and this one for the moment. I'm going to change this to the tube, and that is to the titanium housing. Let's go upstairs and grab those. While also turning these off. Boop. Boop, boop. Okay.
Gotcha.
Those don't get grabbed and taken. Okay. Then this one needs to become the... Not the powder, no. That needs to become the... rotor. That one needs the... the glass. And that one needs to be the ceramics. All right. Have a good night, Zach. Hopefully that interview goes well tomorrow. You know what I realized? I need to reformat this a little bit. Well, let's see. Because this is actually one wider than I thought it would be. Ah, come here, little guy. Stick those in there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Let's see if I can make this. Storage. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Close like that. You guys get to see me work on this in perpetuity. So let's see. See this in action. Pink. And there again. Okay. It's actually a little closer. I'm going to sneeze here in a second. Okay. So. This is going to be our next level of stuff, so we need to put in... So, we can't put in the chemicals yet. We can't put in the heat-resistant sheet, but we can put in this... Well, we can't put in the stabilizer either, can we? But we can put in the stator. And the... It's just the stator, huh? Can't do anything else. Alright. So... That changes this, which will change that down there. So we'll need to remove this stuff, and we will readjust. Okay, let's go down. The reason why I'm doing this is because I don't need to have this mill section, and we need to have another set of the splitters off so we can drag things from here and bring them to another section. So that's why we're doing this. Go ahead and remove that. We won't remove these ones here because we are going to need them for laying down more stuff. Move those. Move those. This one. And we'll remove this one. That one's gonna panic. Y'all just need to keep going. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so that should go there. This next one can go here. Should be able to do another one here on the end, more or less. If not, actually, these ones are all going to fade away too. See, and that's the thing that seems to be the most annoying, is that it just seems kind of fiddly to get the double level stuff going. So, see if I can get this to work. Go. See, that one's not able to go up. So I need to figure out why. Okay. Now. I think we can cut out a whole row here if we're careful. So what that can do, we can move this. So we can remove those as well. Okay, so that is the length of our system. Now, if I go here, I say, hey, I need to have this supported. Maybe if I attach pillars here, I'll make it so then I can build this into place and it won't panic. Playing with another building, it says. Oh, this would be doing it. Uh-huh. There we go. Okay. So, if I then go back to the support pillar and say, hey, I want to put this here. Quite like that.
Dehydrated.
Looks like I can now set the support pillars up kind of how I want. Except for those ones. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and drop out of our thing. We need to eat. Eat some figglers. There we go. Okay. We need to turn these into the titanium housing and the tubing. And stick the housing back in here. Stick the tubing in here. It's there. It's there. Like that. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay.
Moon Energy thanks you for another shipment.
Nice.
According to their observations, your production has not damaged the environment. The amount of greenhouse gases in Arcadia 7's atmosphere has not changed.
Need to get the router set up here. Let's go ahead and grab all the stuff that's currently in the thing. Throw those into the stabilizers.
Great.
We need to get ceramics built in a second here. Okay. Development station. Good. And the habitat development station. And, yeah, why not? Reach level 10 in future health solutions, and we can get the compounder. Ooh, okay. Build horizontal connectors, supply the development station with required things. Build fabricators, unlock all fabricator recipes. Ooh. On the wind turbines, need to get to level 10. Ooh, a new version of Rail. I like the thought of that. Transport items between buildings transfers 240 items per minute. Conducts electricity. Nice. Oh, and then we need to do a thing for the what's required for this for the new storage. Cool. And then there's expandable storage. Oh. Okay, so it needs a lot more of a ignitium and stuff like that, but we do have all the quartz and stuff. Let's start throwing it in there. Sweet. That used up all of the quartz that I have so far. Nice. Oh, they might be giving me the quartz to actually, because that's how you do the upgrade stuff like that. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've caught up finally. If I have enough quartz. Okay. Okay, so this is still all built up the way it needs to be. Yeah. The next thing we need to run through and get going. Applicator, don't have. ceramics. I could throw tubes in there. And that was Selenian. Come and give me those rotors. Okay. Okay. Oh, can't do it for that one. Nope. Not until we get other stuff set up. Otherwise, that'll get rid of everything. So, get this bottom floor fixed up to how it needs to be. Okay. Okay. Let me see. So if we put one out here. Again. Again. Can't connect there. It's okay. Huh. Interesting that that did not attach itself to that. There we go. I have to rethink this through. Okay. Okay, making those connections. Snap up. Not stable yet. How about now? Pink. There we go. Wonderful. And we could put like defense towers or something on these. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Now it looks like we've reorganized it. I need to put more support pillars down so then this thing doesn't go crazy. We also need to rebuild this one so it will lock into those pillars. There we go. Gonna need a little rework on how we're getting down to this floor. No, hang on. We'll just keep going up that way. Seems like it. Patch that there. That works. Okay. That set back up. Seems to be working out just how we want it. And what we could have here is we could have, I don't know, we could have probably a zip line of some sort set up. So we'll figure that out at some point.
Ruptura activity detected.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend finding a safe place.
There's another one of you here. Wonderful. Building is not stable, it says. Well, well, well.
I think I can use this.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. Extreme temperature detected.
Okay, just want to make sure that we're all good there. While we're waiting for that to cool off, I'm going to go get some water, so I'll be right back.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay, we are back and ready to go. Okay. So, we got this stuff hooked up. We were working on getting some other stuff done as well. Oh, and I had a bunch of helium on me. Let's see if we can go put it in some storage, so I'm not just carrying around tons of helium. Because we need helium for our crafting stuff, but we're going to be working on that shortly.
Let's see.
Okay, got some more crafting stuff. Got more placement stuff here. Do we have more in here? No. Okay. Okay. We were going to do which one? We need to go grab some rotors, so let's go do that. Just want to make sure that still works. Let's go grab rotors. That's not safe at all. Whoop! There's my butt. Rotor. We need another... we'll grab the other 62. We're going to be probably a couple short, aren't we? You mentioned that we are. Furnace. What's my fabricator? Perfect. Now we have the stabilizer. Okay. Now we just need to start working getting the stabilizer going. Stabilizer is going to be down here. Is it? No, stabilizer's tier 4. Bullying resistant. Stabilizer. Now, because that's the case, let's get back up here and attach the stabilizer, 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 stabilizer. Okay. So now we can start making the stabilizer. As well as we need to get our information, we need to get our stuff back up. We need to get stuff from the 3rd floor to the 4th floor and onwards. So my suggestion is probably we're going to have stuff come in from this side, I think, and can leave out through there. So we go to our stuff here. That off. Close that. Close that. This will go in here. This will go in here. This will go in here. These will go this way. Like so. Okay, so now we need to figure out getting stuff from the lower level up to this level. If I take a look at the support platform, what is the difference in height? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So if we can get platforms, so we're gonna have a race platform that goes up to maybe halfway here. No, that doesn't work. Because what I have right now, I have this stuff coming in, but I also have this stuff here. Hang on. Let's go down. Let's go down for a second. Okay. So, stuff coming in here. Could we also have stuff coming in on this side, maybe? Good question. You know what? We're going to worry about that later. Let's go ahead and worry about getting this stuff up. Because, well, if I think about it. If it comes in this way, but it can also leave through this way, then we want to have this one going... I guess what we could do is that we could have it come around this way, come up, and loop around, so it's doing a loop around the front rather than around a side. That would make it a little bit smoother transition, I think. You know what? I think I'd be okay with that. I think that would work. So let's go ahead and do a rail. So it would need to come out to maybe here. This is why I probably shouldn't be putting all the safety rails in place, because they're just gonna kind of get in the way. Let's see. And attach the rail to that. Come on, game. Play nice with me. Lock into place. Rotate. Now we can put our support pillars down. That. That works. Then we go back to our rail. The rail's going to loop around. And it's going to attach itself to maybe the outer edge of this one. What's that look like? That actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Just kind of curves around. Curves around a little aggressive, but eh. We could also do...
Status stable. Arcadia status stable.
It says that building is not stable. Well, I think that'll be okay if we actually put that in there. So let's see. Let me go ahead and do a deconstruct on that railing. Let's get to that one. And let's put a pillar up along there. Platform, pillar. Okay, that works. Okay. And then yeah, sometimes it just does that. And I truly do not know why. Anyway. We're making some good progress getting things set up. Let's see. Now from here, we are going to have to figure out a couple things. Remove that. That's where I like it. Okay. Let me go ahead and rework that a little bit. Okay. That is still working as intended. Oh, do you know what we could do? We could probably do this instead. If we attach another platform here, and then have this one step down until we get to the height that we want. With another building, but if we do this, move that, and go, hey, we want it attached here. About what, halfway? Not connected with the ground, despite the fact that it can actually... Okay. That seemed to go fairly well. Though I guess what I could do is get rid of this one and have it attach around the corner like that again. There we go. Cut one out. Good. I like how that looks. Okay. So stuff will come in here. It then goes out this way. Goes up this rack. It can go up into these sections. Here. Excuse me. Okay. Well, I just realized I could also have it do that. Actually is even a little neater. Because then we can drag stuff out of here and it can go off into the... It can continue on. This attached to there. That. This attached like that. That's a little better. Okay. So we need to figure out how to start doing glass as well as some of the other stuff. Let's see. When looking at the next set, if we do the stabilizers, they need the rotor and titanium rods. So we need to split off. Let me see here. So I need to build another extractor. Probably build a couple of fabricators, yeah. Okay, we're going to have a triple. Actually, do we want a triple? How do we want to play this? Because we're going to have rods come off from here, and they're going to go into those, meaning that we need to have another one of these. stabilizers. We need more power. Let me go ahead and do a... it's gonna collide with something. It's dumb. Looks fine for the moment. Enough power again. Lovely. Okay, here come the titanium rods. Okay. And I know this is horrible spaghetti. I'm very aware of that. I just want to set some stuff up so that we can get some of the stuff that we need. And I will, between streams, work on getting things kind of set up the way we need to have them. Because how everything's set up currently, not the best this way. Okay, it's working there. Be a little while, but yes. Okay. In terms of the Wolfram wire. I need to figure out how to get the Wolfram wire up here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's have Wolfram wire come here for the time being. Actually, it can't make its way up here, can it? Not attached to the system anymore. No, it is. Let's see. Oh, no, it isn't. Because it comes this way. Yes. So it's coming this way and it's splitting off. Is it Wolfram wire? No, we need Wolfram powder. That's what we need. We need powder for the... standard ammo. There's our Wolfram powder. Yes. That's what we need. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get that set up. I'm going to take just a little bit of work on my part. Let's see. Let me do another storage unit here. I'll be fine. There it goes. Okay, so then we can have Wolfram powders here. So I can come out and grab some when I need it. So we can have that available to us. Because we have so much in the way of the... Yeah, so don't need that. Or this. Or this. Okay. Okay, so now I got stabilizers going. Still, look a little bit like gyros. Okay.
Dehydrated.
I need to go out and get some more pricklers. Let's also go out to that area out there that I was at before and pick up other stuff that I hadn't grabbed. Because just kept getting stuff out that direction. Let's go do that. So glad when we can have some of these defensive turrets. Because I kind of need them. Done with all the nasties that can show up.
I need to survive. Acquired.
Oh, what's this stuff? Oh, corrosion. Ooh.
I'm detecting a caustic hydrogen sulfide gas. I recommend moving away from the gas immediately.
Sulfur, huh? That's unpleasant. More of this drain stuff. Another cave out here. Time to go down.
Acquired.
So we kind of been up in the building up there before, but we hadn't been down here. But there was a lot of creatures down here.
don't see any more enemies.
Good. Looks like there's more down there, though. Big ones clearly. Don't take normal bullets nearly so easily. Okay. Don't think we got around to reading this message. Record on second week of mission from Dr. Alex Bauer to Clever Robotics. Base is nearly ready to go. All 3 habitats are operational and test results are positive, including the most important one. The base withstood a star rupture. I'm sorry to report that Engineer Carlson, despite being forbidden to, left the base during rupture instability. I sent out a small search party and they were able to find him, but due to the destructive power of the rupture, next time we might not be able to retrieve his sleeve or even his disc. If possible, please send a replacement when you can. I'll be so bold as to ask the potential candidate be informed how important it is to listen to one's superior and to follow the mission's regulations. We don't want this to happen again. The mission is already costing the company quite a lot of money. Roman attacks are not as troublesome as they were at the beginning of the mission. Their small hands are not able to seriously damage the base, and Sergeant McGuire and I are easily able to hold off their attacks. I will enclose the results of our first research in my next report. Thank you for this amazing opportunity, Dr. Alex Bauer. I'm stuck. Nicholas. Alex, I need ammo to get out. The rupture's damaged that part of the plant. It might work. Alex? Anyone over? This isn't funny. The mushrooms here don't make a good long-term food source. Get me out of here. Hello? Alex, get me out of here. You've got an hour. Otherwise, I'll report everything to Clever as soon as I get out. Help. 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 I think he's down at the bottom of the... I think his body's down at the bottom of the ravine. Down there, maybe. Oy. Unpleasant. Build materials. Oh, good.
Great.
Standard ammo. Great. Anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. We'll keep looking at the bottom of the ravine here. Wonder if they're able to do something along the lines of get like damage, like an offensive buff from the exploders. It's time. Verdict is the case of the attack on Deputy. Verdict in the case of the attack on Deputy Commissioner Sonoda. 3 men, who 2 years ago attacked member of the Science and Innovation Commission, Kenji Sonoda, were today found guilty of carrying out a terrorist attack. They are facing a life sentence. It's possible, however, that Judge Cannon, will invoke a recently passed new law. After the death penalty was abolished, a new type of punishment was introduced, where the perpetrator's disc is removed from their body and placed in a prison safe, never to be put into a sleeve again. Opponents of the new claim is cruel and is a human rights violation. They are planning to protest in front of the courthouse. Deputy Commissioner Sonoda's sleeve was destroyed during the attack, but his disc was retrieved by the anti-terrorist squad. After being placed into a new sleeve, So now it continues to serve on the commission. Huh. Interesting. I didn't catch that when was she saying that a new thing was gonna, a new rupture thing was gonna happen?
Nice.
I think she did say that. I think we can make it through here. We'll come back for that report after the rupture happens. Already got this drone body. Off we go. And in we go. Nice. Okay, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Lots of new information that I got out of that. Whew. Okay, food station. Exit up, please.
Eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Star rupture has started. Hide. Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
Okay, go ahead and throw some stuff into the analyzer. Unknown vial. Damaged tech of unknown origin.
Data collected. Let's send this.
Okay, what have we got in the way of food and water?
Nice.
Okay. So, I think the last thing we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to find the audio recording that's down there. Tomorrow I will work on getting some stuff loaded up and ready, kind of figure out our setup in way of the...
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
As well as getting some stuff put in and everything like that, so yeah. Hopefully I'm feeling better tomorrow. Ugh. Well, I'll just have to see. I have this giant setup here, so I'm thinking that I need to set... Some of this stuff needs to get set up in such a way that we can get it kind of going. At some point, we will need to drag the hydrogen in. So yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a thought, a little bit of a thinky-think about how we're going to get this done. But otherwise, I think we're going to be fine. While we're out here, let's go ahead and grab some Ignitium, because that will be useful for us getting some new stuff. Go ahead and head down there again and listen to that audio recording, because I'm sure this is going to be somebody having goofed up. I'm curious, can I build something on top of that when it's dead? It looks like you potentially can. Anyway, there's the body, and there is the thing there. So, go ahead and grab that. Oh, and there was also some rubble here.
Alex, come in.
What's up?
Just as I thought, the core's overloaded.
Nicolas said everything was okay.
I think Nicholas is not okay.
I'm gonna kill him. Do you know where he is?
I bet he's out gathering those plants of his. Either way, he's out of range. Try texting him.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna report this.
I'd hold off. If he finds out you reported him again, he won't fix the core.
Okay. Shall we wait for him? He fixes the core, I report him to Clever, and then I kill him.
Maybe you should just break his legs, so he doesn't keep going to and fro.
Okay. So we wait for him, he fixes the core, I report him, kill him, we print him a new sleeve, and then I break his legs.
People are not particularly happy with Nicholas, it seems. I think I got everything down here. Just about. It is a little nice that they do throw around building materials for you, even though you don't actually need them. There's a cave over here. Let's go grab that cave. Sorry, little guys, I need your eggs. No offense. There it is. It's a little over that way. Also a body by the look of it. Over here in the water? It would have been water. I think it's plant at the moment. Good, some more stuff. There's another monolith. Oh, that's what I was looking for, was the monolith. Where's the cave? Oh, the cave's way over there. We'll get it another time then. Bro still feels a little like crap, but it's not terrible. Either way. I'm gonna go back on up and we will go ahead and end it here. So we've been able to make some progress. We're getting stabilizers right now, so we will be able to have turrets tomorrow. One way or another. We're going to make some progress on this to the point where we'll have a little bit more organization. I'm going to try to lay things out, at least building-wise, so that I can kind of go like, okay, here's how everything's going to be laying out. Even though we can't build everything, I can start saying, hey, this is how everything's going to be kind of sitting. So that's what I would like to do at least. And we'll figure out more of this stuff, get more of this stuff set up so then we can kind of do what we need to. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to have one that comes into here. So there's going to be two ways into here. It's going to be a way out. Yeah. I don't know. We might swap this one around, so then it allows us to pull stuff from over there and bring it through here to here, and it'll come back up. It'll go through this stuff. Or it can go up the next layer. That actually sounds more... That actually sounds a little bit more logical than what I have right now, so... Yeah, we might do that. Either way, I will figure that out tomorrow, and we will get some more stuff done. Go ahead and throw my stuff in here. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Where can we throw this stuff? What does the level 2 do? Sending of optimized products to corporations. If we actually do a little bit more in the way of power, that actually would be nice, because it would allow us to do less solar power and stuff. So yeah, that's if we do that, that would be great. Then we could have even more storage and stuff like that. So yeah. I'll figure out that stuff tomorrow. So go ahead and throw this in here. Go ahead and throw our items into research wherever we need them. Nearly done with all the stuff for the fabricator, which is nice. We just need glass and tubing to get this applicator going. And we'll kind of be on our way. Yeah, once we make the glass and the synthetic silicon and stuff like that, we still have to go get that blueprint. Well, we're getting there. One way or another. Bottom here, the Vulpar eggs. Insert those again. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for being here. I really do appreciate you guys watching. I'm glad that we're actually making more progress. It's not making nearly as fast as I wanted to, but we did have to kind of redesign my whole thing. So tomorrow I'm going to spend some time getting more of the base laid out in the way that we kind of need it, in a way that we can get more items built, get more into storage, have it kind of work its way through the stack here to get back to the launch stuff. So yeah, we're going to be doing all of that. So I'm thinking that what we can do is we can have items come through and they can also come over to here. So yeah, we will get that all set up for tomorrow. And then we will make more progress as is, and we'll get our turrets up and everything, and we will kind of have this all set up in the way that we need to. So anyway, I'm going to go log off. I need to go get ready for bed, and I'll go to bed a little early because I didn't sleep particularly. I didn't sleep particularly well last night, but so yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a good week. We're getting there, and yeah, hopefully I'll get over this cough really quick, and we will make some more progress tomorrow. Until then, I hope I will see you guys in a following stream. I hope you have a good week, and I will see you all next time. So long.